welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. Today I have a Gelx set on my sister. She's pretty much my only client because I just can't handle clients. Like, I have done clients almost my entire nail career, and I'm finally getting to a point where I feel like I'm done with clients and I just want to focus on YouTube, nail art, teaching. I want to bring one-on-ones on. I still want to do Gelx and teach like that, but probably it would just be on my sister. I just not wanting to do clients lately. So yeah, I am doing the first step in prep, which is just using my mini sanding band to buff. And while I'm doing this, it's on the slowest speed, which is like a 3 or a 4. I literally just click my e-file as slow as possible until it starts turning on, and that's where I leave it at. And then I go in like this. It might look rough, but it's not at all. And then I am very used to my sister's hands, so I kind of know, like, I know exactly, how to do her nails. But yeah, so while I am using my sanding band, I'm also pushing back the cuticle like as gently as possible, and I don't really need to push them back or anything. This is all in one, this step. So I have noticed that it has helped me as far as my prep goes, lifting, time, like everything. This sanding band, the mini one, is amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will go in with the next step. Okay, so just to make sure that I have gotten rid of all of the skin that could like grow on the nail and like push back the cuticles and just get everything off of the very, very top of this nail plate, I go in with this little ball bit. And again, it's very, very gentle. It's on the lowest speed that it can possibly be on, and I'm just kind of going around a couple times to make sure that I remove all of the dead skin, any cuticle, any other nail. And it kind of like buffs the skin around as well, so when you dust everything off, the cuticles look so good. So that, again, the ball bit has been a game changer as well, and I have a couple of those. They also sell them, I believe, like very, very fine, and you can actually use them to remove cuticle. So yeah, if you have like a client that it like is really, really tough, or you're just like nervous to use the nippers, I would definitely look into the ball bits, because those have been a game changer for me. Okay, so that is my prep, and we're gonna go in with the Sculpted Long Square by Aprés. My sister absolutely loves these tips because they seem a little bit longer than the natural square long, and the fact that they're sculpted, they have like the prettiest C curve. You guys will see, like, once I apply them and stuff and then start putting the polish, they are so pretty, and her hands just like, they just look so good with long nails. So yeah, I was super excited that she decided to go long. She just had a baby, so she's been going short, and you guys will see in the video, like, she was rocking him and her nails like moving back and forth as I'm applying the nail. But yeah, I mean, I just want to show you guys the real, I want to show you guys everything. So right here, I'm just sizing out the tips, and you just want to make sure the tips fit from sidewall to sidewall. And if the tip is a little bit small, or like if your client's nail is in between, always size up. And then before you actually apply the tip, you can get a file and you can just file around the tip to make sure that it fits perfectly, and that has always worked great for me. If you go smaller, you have the potential of the tip like just popping off, because when you cure it, it's not going to cure like correctly onto the nail because it's going to be too small. So yeah, that's just a little tip that I've learned. But yeah, so I'm just going in and etching the inside of the nail, because again, if you try to adhere the Gelx tips to the nail just as is, it's not gonna have a very good adhesion, because gel doesn't stick to shiny surfaces, so you have to rough up that surface. So that's all I'm doing right here. Okay, so now that I have prepped all the tips, we're just gonna go ahead and dehydrate the nails. And another little tip is, if you have a client that has lifting, try double dehydrating and double priming. I've tried that in the past and it has worked wonders. So you would just repeat this step twice, and then same with the prime step. And then a little way to know if your prep is good or not is when you do the dehydration step, let the nails just sit and they will turn like really ashy looking, and that means that you prepped correctly. They'll look like basically like that. So now that is the dehydrator that I'm using. I actually love the OPI dehydrator. It's a really big bottle, but I think it's Bond-Aid, yeah, but I was out of it, so I am using my Aprés one. And then this is my favorite primer of all time. It's the Youngnails Protein Bond. I've gone through several different types of primers, and I always find myself going back to the Youngnails one because I've never had issues with it. So if you were gonna do a double prime, I would do this exact step just like this, and then when you're about to apply the base coat, you're gonna do a prime right before each layer. And then for this set, I used the Extend Gel in Sensitive from Aprés, and normally I use the Gelish foundation, and I use that for my base coat, and I use it as my Extend Gel, but again, I was out of that as well. So I'm just going in with like basically all of my Aprés products, except for the primer, because Youngnails is my primer. So yeah, I'm just going in with a single layer of Extend Gel as the base coat. And like I was saying earlier, like if you were doing the double prime, you would prime now and then you would add the base coat. then you cure the base coat. So her nails are all cured now. Now we're gonna go in with the extend gel again, and we're gonna put it on the tip, and then we're gonna go ahead and press down, and then we are gonna cure. And that's really it. I kind of just sped this up a little bit because the Gelx process, I feel like you just need to like watch it, and you have to actually do it, because when I first started, oh my gosh, that tip, it would just like slip everywhere. You have to get like the perfect pressure, but once you get it, like you can't like not get it. Like it's just like it's repetition until you get it, and then the application becomes so easy. Like the application process, I believe, literally takes me like 15 minutes now from start to finish of application, and then it's polish or design or whatever. So yeah, it's all about repetition and trying. Okay, so this is the nail that I was talking about when she was rocking the baby, and oh my gosh, I didn't even realize until I was like watching this back, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I kept on having to fix the nail, and I don't even remember that part because I think we were just talking, and I was talking to the baby and we were rocking. But yeah, like if your clients move a lot, sometimes you just have to go with the flow and get it. But yeah, that's why too, like I just can't handle like when people move so much. So with it being my sister, like I don't mind it. I don't know. So, but yeah, if your client moves a lot, just move with them. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue doing the application part, and then I will be back for the next step. So after we have cured everything, after you do like the little mini light and you do all 5, make sure that you are curing in the lamp as well for another at least 60 seconds to make sure everything is completely cured. And then when you pull them out, they're gonna look like this, nice and shiny. And I personally like to go back in with that mini sanding band and just go mostly around the cuticle area to really seal it. And if there's any type of like bubbles or lifting or anything at the very top part, it's gonna just remove that. And then the next step after I buff them is gonna really seal them in. So I'm just gonna show you this part really quick, and then we're gonna go in with that buffer and get them all nice and buffed so that they are ready for polish. Alright, so I'm just very quickly and lightly, it looks rough but it's not, just buffing off that shine really quick so that we are ready for gel polish. You could also use like the etching, like the chemical way, but I just feel like, I don't know, I just love buffing. I love the file. It's always worked for me, so why change it? So now that everything is buffed, we are ready to really seal those cuticles. So we're gonna go in with 100% pure acetone, and sometimes I have a little like dapping dish and I'll do that, but today I was just like, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this brush real fast. So yeah, I just kind of dipped it like that, and then I am sealing the cuticles. When you put that little bit of acetone right here, it's like basically chemically adheres to the nail, to the client's nail. So that's basically what we're doing here, and if there's any bubbles or anything like that, it literally seals it to the client's nail bed. And now we are ready for polish. So my first two coats are going to be this color. It's called, I believe, like matelasse or matelasse. I am going to link it down below because I can never say the name of that color, but that is the color that I'm using. It's just like a really pretty pink. I'm going in with 2 coats of that, and then I'm going to go in with this like milky pink color on top, and that's just gonna like it just does it for this set. Okay, so now it's time for our milky pink coat, and I just did one coat. I was gonna do two, but we love the way it looked with the one coat. And this color is called Ciao Bella by Igel Beauty, and so is the other color. They're all by Igel Beauty, so I'll definitely link them down below. And I am doing a generous amount on this coat because I want it to look like as milky as possible by just using the one coat. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys watch this part, and then we're gonna top coat, and then I will pretty much be done. We're gonna add some cuticle oil, and then I will show you the up close. And I did a little slow-mo so you guys can see like a really close up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I was able to teach you something. If you guys like these Gelx tutorials, definitely let me know so that I can continue doing them. If there's any steps you want to see like slowed down or a video directed just to that, then definitely let me know as well. I always respond to my comments, so I appreciate you guys so much for being here, and I am happy to help in any way that I can. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I completely forgot to add, so really quick, if you're still here and you're watching this part, you're a real one, and thank you. I completely forgot to add the finish filing part. I think my camera cut off, but after I top coat like this, I always do a finish file, and then I add my cuticle oil, and this is what they look like up close. I am obsessed, you guys. Look how pretty the combo is. So yeah, if you guys try out this combo or get any of these colors, let me know. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.